Today we're talking about something pretty much all of us use every single day, our Gmail account. It's where we connect with work, with family, you know how it is. Our goal here is really simple, to help you stay aware of how it all works so you can stay calm and ultimately stay safe. This isn't about making you worried, it's about giving you the knowledge you need.
So let's just start with the big question, right? How private is your email inbox really? It feels like a sealed conversation, doesn't it? Like a private channel just between you and whoever you're writing to. But, well, there's a little more going on behind the curtain than you might think.
And that's because for a lot of us, our inbox has basically become a digital diary. I mean, think about it. It holds our everyday chats, our plans for next week, all those receipts from online shopping, even our memories tucked away in attachments. It's really personal space, and we treat it like one.
Okay, so let's get into it. What kind of information is actually being collected in your account? Because after you've used it for a few years, your inbox becomes this huge treasure trove of personal details. It really does paint a surprisingly clear picture of your life.
So first up, you've got the obvious stuff, the actual content of your emails, the words you write, the links you share, the files you attach. But then there's also something called metadata, and we'll circle back to that in just a second. And you know those super helpful features, like how it automatically tracks a package from a receipt or pulls your flight info from a booking email? That's all done through automated scanning that helps personalize the whole experience for you.
Now, about that metadata, what is that? Well, this is the perfect way to think about it. Imagine a regular paper envelope. The metadata isn't the letter inside. It's all the info on the outside. Who sent it, who it's going to, when it was mailed, and the postmark showing where it came from. Just that information alone can tell a pretty detailed story about you, can't it?
All right, so the next question is, where does this data go? Let's look at a real-world example of how it can sometimes be seen by others, often in ways that we just don't expect.
So check this out. A report from 2018 found that some third-party apps that you connect to your account, were actually being allowed to read user emails. And these weren't just random shady apps. They were often useful tools, like travel planners or services that help you unsubscribe from junk mail.
And you're probably wondering, wait, how is that even legal? Well, here's the catch. Permission was technically given by us. The problem is that approval was usually hidden deep inside those super long terms and conditions that, let's be honest, almost nobody ever reads. It's a really good reminder to just slow down and be aware of what we're clicking agree to.
Okay, I know that all sounds a bit heavy, but here's the good news, and it's the most important part of our chat today. You are not powerless here. This is all about what you can actually do. So, let's walk through 5 simple steps you can take to get back in the driver's seat.
First, try using a completely separate email address for things like store promotions, newsletters, and random website signups. It keeps your main inbox so much cleaner and more private. Second, and this is a big one, go into your account settings and review which apps have access. If you don't recognize something or don't use it anymore, just remove it. Third, you can turn off the smart features and personalization in your Gmail settings. This is what powers smart replies and travel updates, but turning it off limits automatic data scanning. Fourth, try to get into the habit of deleting old, sensitive emails you don't need anymore, like old bank statements. And finally, number 5, it's a good idea to avoid keeping scans of important documents like your passport or driver's license just sitting in your inbox.
So if we only take away one thing from all this, let it be these 3 simple words. Review what has access to your account, limit what you share in the first place, and delete what's sensitive and no longer needed. It's that simple.
I think this quote just says it all, perfectly. The fewer doors you leave open, the more control you keep over your private life. It really is all about being mindful of those digital doors and making a conscious choice about which ones you want to keep open and which ones are better off closed.
At the end of the day, the goal here is not to be afraid of technology, it's just to be informed and to be cautious. Your awareness is your best protection. As long as you stay alert, you can stay safe.
Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay aware, and maybe share this with your family. It's a conversation that's really worth having.